Well, great morning, everyone. I want to pull some cards and look at RFK, Robert F. Kennedy. Now, I guess he's registered as a Democrat, and I don't really know anything about him, but what little bit I heard of him, he sounds more like a Republican than a Democrat. And then I saw one thing, a Republican said her strategy is she's going to sign up as a Democrat, vote for him in the primary, and then vote for 45 or him. Okay, she's a Republican. Okay, need I say more? But let's pull the cards and see what can you tell us about Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Enchantment, and underneath of it all, follow your heart. Okay, that's the first time that card's ever come up. Follow your heart. So enchantment, I think people may be enchanted by his name because he's a Kennedy and because his father was assassinated. And he's out there, doing push-ups. He's, 69 years old? Is that what they said? 69 now. And I guess if you look at the history of the Kennedys, they were not so shining, squeaky clean as people wanted to think they were. Now, when I was young and John F. Kennedy was president, I thought he was fabulous too, but what did I know? I was young. I was in grade school when he was assassinated. And then it comes out he was really a ladies' man, and, a lot of other stuff happened, and dating Marilyn Monroe, and Marilyn Monroe dating his brother as well, and her untimely death, which, again, was not a suicide. I can tell you that wasn't a suicide. So going into it, we have him distancing himself. So what is he distancing? Usually this is kind of an emotional distancing, but let's pull the other cards and see. He could be walking also a path that's not fully in the light, because this is a nighttime scene, and he's walking, walking this journey. It's about the people, okay? And let's see what we have underneath of it. Because his name is Kennedy, I think he garners a lot of support. And it's about the decisions in life, the game of life, what he's doing, how he's walking his journey. Okay, so what, Mick? Okay, you want to come up? Okay, here you go, Mick. So let's see what we have going into it. No, you cannot sit on my lap right now. We have, and I think this is just the family money. Or it could be other people willing to support him. Monetarily, people are holding on to some things, his resourcefulness. Okay. He's got a way to get funding for sure. And a star. Okay. So he could be, again, a bit of a narcissist, or he could be some people that are willing to support him, see him as a shining star on the scene. Now, he was, again, one that was kind of an anti-vaxxer. What we've got now, he's engaged in a lot of things that are up in the air. Emotional dramas, etc. You want to get back down? There you go, mister. The supporting thing is revenge. Okay. So revenge, does he want to have revenge because of his father? when it comes to government, etc. Okay? So it's kind of like this has been a family institution. And he's got a lot of pie-in-the-sky ideas, not grounded, okay? And he's got the background of a family in government and business. And so we'll have to look at his resourcefulness, life decisions on revenge, okay? So who is it he is going after? Just the institution. The challenge is his charging forward, continuing forward. Foundation is the intuition. And above it, we have some light being shed. The light dawning on him charging forward. What people are thinking about him, how they're feeling about him. Clarification is what is being shared. Foundation with that is negotiation. Now he is one they're looking at instead of perhaps Biden, because he's a so-called Democrat. The cross to bear, okay? But his ideations are not the greatest. Underneath of it we have toxic, okay? A snake birthing, not looking good. We have underneath of it all justice, close-minded, unwilling to see, and we've got the family here for the White House. Now, this is usually my card for, of course, it was 45's family, but this could also be his legacy of his family with John F. Kennedy in the office of the presidency, and he's got that recognition as a family name. So he is coming out and wanting to control and power, but underneath of it, some dark ideations, okay? He's got some change there, which are not beneficial, okay? So underneath of it all, we have the major arcana with this justice, and we have here, don't forget, revenge. He wants control, and he's got some dark ideations. He's chained by some things which are not beneficial, okay? So this is not looking good for Robert Kennedy. Again, his life decisions, he's got resources and he wants revenge in some way. He's got some intuition going and negotiating, trying to get in as presidential candidate running for the Democratic Party. People are looking at him as perhaps somebody high government, could also be narcissistic, but could be somebody that they want to perhaps champion. The light, though, is on the cross to bear, so they could be looking also at his father, the death of his father. But he is walking a darker journey. There are those willing to support him, but he's got a lot of things up in the air, and going forward, he's doing the sharing with others. So we'll have to see what happens. On that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.